I wish I could just be like unbridled joy. Hell yeah, I'm pregnant. But you know, if you've been on this ride a while, you know how it is. And so I'm hopeful, but I'm also, I don't know, praying for the best, hoping for the best, prepared for the worst. Hi, thanks for clicking on Simply Tanika. I am Tanika. If you are new here, welcome. Hit that subscribe button. Let's hang out a while. If you are returning, welcome. What's up, fertility fam? We gotta do what? Let's get those babies, ladies. I see the crystal raindrops fall and the beauty. Good morning, ladies. I'm looking a hot mess. I'm in here making tea and about to make some peanut butter toast. Got the creamy peanut butter, and I'm doing red raspberry leaf tea. It says, from a small seed, a mighty trunk may grow. So let's hope that means my little seed, my little applejack, is growing into a mighty trunk. Today I think is 4 days post-transfer. I said yesterday it was 4 days. I'm not sure how to count it, so somebody let me know down below if you know. The transfer was on Monday, so I wasn't counting that day. And so then I think Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, because today is Friday, November 30th, the last day of November. I think I'm 4. I'm not sure if you count that first day. Is that first day like limbo? Anyway, it's something, but I believe I'm 4. And I think implantation day was yesterday. At least in my mind, there was something going on. I also want to say, because I've gotten quite a bit of notes on Instagram. Instagram stays busy, you guys. I don't think it's healthy for any of us to compare our state to someone else's state or our symptoms to someone else's symptoms, because it doesn't mean anything. Like, all of us are different. And I remember even reading like pregnancies are different between kids for the same woman. My symptoms are not going to be your symptoms, which I kind of fell into that a little bit. I think it was just therapeutic last night when I was reading other people's symptoms and watching videos on it. It gives me something to do, but it's got to just be for informational and entertainment purposes. I don't think that we can draw any conclusions from it, even though we want to, right? We want to say, oh, I had this, or I had that, or this did this, or I think things like try, prunes to help move your bowel. That kind of stuff might work, but I felt a twinge on my left side at 2 o'clock on a Thursday when the moon was full in the east. That is just too much. So that's kind of my 2 cents on it. All right. I'm going to eat my breakfast. I'll talk to you ladies in a bit. Happy Friday! What's up, fam? It's December 1st. Oh my god, it's Saturday, December 1st. Yay! Which means I'm gonna go home and work on Vlogmas. So you'll probably see that video before you see this video, but I'm leaving Blues. I have so many bags because I came multiple times over. There's my regular bag, my suitcase, my key light that I brought over, and the tripod. And then I have over here more bags. Pineapple sticking out, another bag that's got more YouTube-y gear, and then this bag that's got like my house shoes, my needles, coloring. So yeah, I'm taking an Uber, and I just told Cheyenne I'm gonna need help getting upstairs. Luckily there's an elevator in this building. There's not an elevator in my building. Blue's gone. He's gone hiking, camping for the weekend with his friends, so they're gonna do an overnight. God bless him. It's too cold for me. But yeah, I'm gonna go home and get ready for Christmas. We're gonna Vlogmas for the days of Christmas. I don't know, is that 12? Is that 25? Oh, in the background. Let's just see what it do. Echo. Stop. All right, I think that was Aretha going to town there. But all right, yeah, so we're gonna go home and Vlogmas, get ready, get the house ready. I don't know what it looks like. I was gonna have company over yesterday and I asked Cheyenne, and she's like, can you postpone? I haven't done any housekeeping for 2 weeks. We'll see. Anyway, talk to you when I get home. What's up, fertility fam? Good morning. How are you? Today is Monday, the 3rd of December. Happy birthday to my sister, Erica Danielle Morris. I love you more than words can express. I never knew I could love another human being so much until you were born. I'm so glad you're in the world. All right, today is my first day back at work. I've been off for 2 weeks. We are in slow motion. It's 9 o'clock. I just got out of the shower. The goal is to get there by 10 and to get out of there by 6. That's the goal. We'll see. Was talking to Genesis last night with her crazy stuff. Love me some Genesis. If you guys are not subscribed, check out her channel, Genesis Lovings TV. I will put a link somewhere over here in the little cards so you can find her. But anyway, I was talking to her and she asked me if I had any symptoms, and I was like, oh, that's what I want to talk about and she asked me if I had any symptoms, and I was like, ooh, that's what I'm going to talk about on Monday. So yeah, I don't know if these are symptoms or not. I'm just going to report them, and we'll figure out later if it's progesterone or not. I told her I was having progesterone symptoms, but it could be a little of both. So continuing to have sore boobs, they definitely feel larger. They look larger as far as like in the bras that I'm wearing. My cups running over, and that could be the progesterone. It could be Applejack burrowing in. I am still having shortness of breath, but as you can hear, I'm a little nasally. So I was editing the Vlogmas yesterday, and I noticed I was sniffling. So it might be that. I might be coming down with a cold, which on the one hand, I was like, oh, that would be good because that means my immune system is down, and maybe that's receptive for Applejack. And then, you know, on the other hand, I was like, oh my God, that means my immune system is down and a whole bunch of white blood cells are going to go out and attack things, and that won't be good for Applejack. But if you remember my physical, my white blood count was low, and I have to actually go back in a few months to get it checked. I think I went twice, like 1 month, and then she had me come back the next month. It remained low, and she said come back in 6 months. So that could be in my favor. I don't know. Last night, or early this morning, because I was up late early, maybe like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, I noticed a heaviness in my lower abdomen. It wasn't quite cramping. I don't know how to explain it. Maybe like if there was a dull pain. I don't even know if it's dull pain. Like a pool. Do you ever play pool? Like a pool ball. You know, pool like from the table. Billiards. If you're not in the U.S., or some places in the U.S. call it billiards, but the balls that are on the table, the little felt table with the cues, it feels like there are 1 or 2 in my uterus, like banging up against each other. Not in a painful way, but in a pulley way, like there's a weight. So what I did last night is I wanted to do a counterbalance. So I have this long strip that's weighted, and usually I put it on my shoulder, like when I'm tense. You can microwave it or heat it up with a, you know, put a hot water ball on it, heat it. I didn't heat it, I just used the weight, and I put it across my hip bones, and that seemed to give me some relief. So it like pushed down, it gave it like resistance on my abdomen. So I don't know if that's a symptom or not. I definitely have never had that before with the progesterone, but I think each time you have the progesterone, it could be different. And I'm on the highest dose of progesterone that I've ever been on. I'm taking 600 milligrams of progesterone a day. 200 in the morning, in the afternoon, and in the evening. Oh, that reminds me, I gotta pack my progesterone for work today. So it could be that. I'm trying not to read too much into it. You guys who have been here for a while have seen me do symptom spotting and then end up not pregnant, so it's hard to say. Sometimes our heads are persuaded by our hearts because our hearts are so hopeful. And so I'm just trying to be level-headed. I think that's what's made me through all of this so far, is just taking it day by day and not really expecting anything. Obviously, I want Applejack to stick. I would love for him to hang around and be with mommy, but I am also willing to let God's will be done. I'm willing to accept that, as hard as that may be. So it is a day-by-day thing. I'm enjoying being pupo tremendously. Until I have evidence otherwise, I am pregnant until proven otherwise. And then I want to be, as Nika says, PASP, pregnant and staying pregnant, because that's the next hurdle, right? Once I get the beta, and then I've got to get a 60% increase 48 hours later, and it's got to continue to grow, and I got to get to heartbeat. And so that, I did not make it to that last year. So I think I'm very grounded in that reality, which helps. I wish I could just be like unbridled joy. Hell yeah, I'm pregnant. But you know, if you've been on this ride a while, you know how it is. And so I'm hopeful, but I'm also, you know, I don't know, praying for the best, hoping for the best, prepared for the worst. And yeah, so that's it. All right, I'm gonna go get dressed. I'm gonna go open up Vlogmas with Cheyenne because she's off today. It's day 3 of Vlogmas. You guys will already have seen Vlogmas by this point. By the time you see this, it'll be like, I think 14, 15, 16. It'll be day 17 of Vlogmas when you're watching this on the regular consumption vlog. So hope you've been enjoying Vlogmas, and I'll talk to you in a little bit. Bye. Hey fam, how are you? Yes, I'm dressed as a reindeer. If you've been watching Cheyenne and I do Vlogmas, this makes sense to you already. So today was a short day. I only vlogged this morning and then I just wanted to come on and close. But I said yesterday that I was having the kind of pelvic pressure pain, and I definitely am feeling more symptoms today. I had my cervix is higher. I've been doing the progesterone pessaries, and I have the little applicator inserter thingy, the plunger, and I'm just having to insert it further because I press it to get it up against the cervix, so that's a good sign. It's higher. And also there was definitely, TMI, a lot of cervical fluid today, and it was clear. I was in black underpants and it was clear. It wasn't white, which it had been because of the progesterone. Like, it had been coming out. Even when I did my transfer that day, the doctor was like, oh yeah, I need to, like, there's progesterone, I need to swab that off. So that has like a very distinct white color and a thick kind of like medicine-y texture. This was clear, copious, and wet. So I sent Genesis a text because she posted yesterday and I was like, I think I'm having symptoms, so I'm not sure. And she was, in her video, you know, she was like, she wasn't going to be symptom spotting anymore because she was like, I think I sneezed on a Tuesday when the sun was in the east. Am I pregnant? And so I know how that is. I know how that gets crazy. And I also am just enjoying being poopo, but those signs were like so glaringly obvious to me that I was like, okay, something is going on. But I don't know, guys. I'm scared. I'm just like, I know, obviously I want it to be a positive on Friday, but I know then it's got to increase by 60% by Sunday. It's got to continue to increase. It has to get to a heartbeat. When I was pregnant last year, I did not make it to heartbeat. And it's not over until the baby is in my arms. But I'm praying that as each hurdle comes, I'm able to clear it. Like, that's how I got to this point. And so, again, running on faith. Past fumes, on faith. That it will continue to progress and that God's will be done. And I feel like a broken record in saying it, but that is how I protect my heart and how I prepare for what is ahead. I'm not a victim. I never message to myself in victim language. And so it's not things that are happening to me in general. In this instance, I don't have control over it. I don't have the last word. And so it helps me to know that God has the last word. And I will accept it. Whatever it is, I will accept it. I'm preparing for that. And so I think I have like measured enthusiasm. I don't want to say guarded. I don't feel guarded, but measured. Like, I understand the realities. I understand the facts. Just like I knew the statistics of going into this at 47 IVF with my own eggs. Like, there was a low chance. And so I think being realistic helps. Not a pessimist, but realistic. And I know so many pessimists who always say, oh, I'm just a realist. No. But I mean, statistically speaking, the odds have not been in my favor. I've cleared those hurdles. I'm praying, without spilling my tea, praying that God sees fit to let me clear a few more. And I just want to keep taking them as they come. till I get my Applejack in my arms. And so, yeah, my heart goes out to June. Today she had her beta and it came back not pregnant. And she said she was fine with it. Like, she had also accepted that it was God's will. And so if it were meant to be, it would have been positive. So, and she was going to go out and have a glass of wine. And she was like, you know, I don't remember if she asked or if I offered, but I got a nice bottle of wine that I got in Italy 2 years ago, a bottle of Montepulciano. I bought it in 2016, but I think it is like, it might be a 2008 bottle that I was saving. And so I think if I get a negative on Friday, that's what I will be doing. If I get a positive, I won't be doing that. I will call my mom. I bought the Christmas cards yesterday. I want to let everybody know via Christmas card, my family, what the outcome was, because at that point I'm closing the chapter. As I said before, I was only going to go until 2018. I was only going to do IVF one time. And I think as things have unfolded, that decision has been supported by what has been presented to me. And so, yeah, I'm going to let everyone know. You know, we saw Auntie Wanda on Thanksgiving. If you didn't see that, I'll link it over here, where she was like, I'm so happy for you. And she was excited about it. And after transfer, I don't even know if she understands like all of the scientific part of it, because after transfer, when I put it up on Instagram, she was like, I knew God was going to bless you. And it definitely was a blessing. I just didn't want to ask her, like, do you mean bless me with moving forward, or do you mean, and it's a sad state that I'm like analyzing blessings. He blessed me, no doubt. So I just want to be respectful of everyone and let them know, like, that chapter is closed. If it's positive, I will let them know, but I will also let them know what the risks are and, like, you know, to continue to pray for me. And if not, I will thank them for their support while I was on this journey. So I don't know if I will do that on Friday. I will be at work. I will go in Friday morning for my blood work, and then I will take the call somewhere at work. I know my heart is going to be racing. I will run around and find a conference room, as I always do, so I can have a private conversation. And I will pray. I've visualized it, of them calling and saying we have good news. And yeah, I'm just going to continue to have faith. All right, ladies. I will talk to you later. Bye. Baby, that's to you all. To make those rainbows in my mind when I think of